Take 3. That's right, this is the third time. Hey, first one, let's take away 9 from both sides. Now let's square both sides. Remember, you can pause this video anytime you want. The square and the square root sort of get rid of each other. It's like you're taking the half power to the second and multiply it. Where are we? You get 30 is negative x. So x is negative 30. Nice job. Double check. I'm just going to talk you through it. 70 minus negative 30. Chop, chop. Square root of 100 is 10. 10 plus 9. Nice. On the second one, you can see I've erased many times, as this is really take 3 for real. You can absolutely square both sides to start, but I highly suggest you divide by 7 to begin the problem. And now when you square both sides, again, you can pause anytime you want. 64 is 8x, and x is 8. And double check at the very top. 8 times 8 is 64. Square root of 64 is 8. Perfect, it works. All right, this problem is why it is take 3. Take away 3 from both sides. Since it is a cube root, you cube both sides. No, I didn't just cube that in my head. This is the third time I've done this problem. Add 1 to both sides. And divide by 5. And again, pause if you want. So I cubed both sides. I added 1 to both sides. I divided by 5. There's my answer. I am going to double check that in top. I'm taking, I just dropped my pen, 5 times negative 266. And take away 1. And I get negative 1331. I'm going to cube root that. 2 ways to do that. One is to hit this math button right there. That's sort of fun. Hit the math button, and the third one down is a cube root. Fourth one down is a cube root. And we find out it is negative 11. Negative 11 plus 3 is negative 8. Woohoo, it works. Got to get my pen. Next one, square both sides. The 3 squared is 9. The x minus 5 is considered in a root. Everybody in the room gets multiplied by 9. Press pause if you need to. It's negative 22.5. And I am live on TV. Going to double check that. 11 times negative 22.5 is negative 247.5. And now I'm going to take negative 22.5 minus 5. And that is the square root of 27.5. Now, if I would take that times 9, you will see the top and bottom answers work. Yes, they are imaginary answers, but the answers do work. And lastly, this is your last review video. You got to square both sides. You have to FOIL this. You must multiply that out. You must multiply x plus 6 squared. So I did first, outside, inside, last. Anything to the second power, you got to have it say equals 0 before you do anything. Take away 2x from both sides. We have to factor this. Multiplies to be 21, adds to be 10. Go back to your factory notes if you need that. We do the zero product property. In my class, we call it the big T. Let's check the first one. Go back to the original. Forget about this. I'm plugging in -7. -7 plus 6 is -1. Does a square root ever equal -1? It does not. This is called an extraneous answer. Goodbye. Check out the -3. -3 plus 6 is 3. Plug in a -3 here. That's -6 plus 15 is 9. Square root of 9 is 3. It double checks. Good luck on your Algebra 2, Chapter 8 test. Hope this helps, maybe even just a little.